Watch live now. Jeff Pelhams.
At least we press live.
Hi guys, how we doing?
What press live there, didn't we, Jeff, to make sure?
Right.
Oh dear.
Well, welcome guys. Welcome to the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous live meeting. Is that music too loud? I want to check with the and see if it is. I realized.
Yeah, let's have a quick mic check to make sure we're all firing on 2 cylinders and not 4.
Yeah.
I think we're doing all right, aren't we?
Well, we sound okay to each other, but in the chat, well, I might end up sounding like that alien that time. Can you remember when Vince was on and I sounded like the chipmunk?
Yeah, that's right. Let's see what they say here in the chat. If we have a good sound, let's go through and say hello to everybody and see if they can hear us. Got first in was Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Fishy on
Hello,
Texas.
Andrew.
And our good mate Vince.
Hello, Cupcake.
Hello, my good Cupcake over in England. How are you doing, my friend?
Sounds good.
JT. Hello, JT. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
And here's Juggler. Hello, Juggler.
Oh, Juggler's in. I was just texting him before they.
Lando.
Yeah. Very pleased here also. Pleased with everybody, but I have my good friend from my own home state, Tara. Hello, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
So good to see you.
Oh, Tara from the same state as you, Jeff, is she?
Yeah, Michigan. Yep, absolutely. And
Adele's in.
Yep.
Orlando.
Hello, Adele.
Long-time Tanks and Adele. Hello, Adele. And yesterday was Adele's birthday. I stopped into her
Happy
live stream
birthday
for that.
to you. Got something special for you, Adele.
Adele is such a sweetheart. You know, young lady, 27 years old. You couldn't ask for a nicer friend. Such a good person.
Dustin's in chat. Chris.
Oh yeah, Silver Creek Aquatic. There's Tommy and. Oh, we got a lot. I'm way down in the. I'm already behind in the chat already, you guys. Robert Reed. Hello, Robert Reed. He's lurking. Tim's Freshwater.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, in New England. Oh, nice. All right. And we have Debs. Hello, Debs. My good friend Debs.
Hi, Deb.
So good to see you. My goodness. And Chris. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, my friend. I chatted with Chris a little earlier today. I call him my Canadian brother because he lives in Canada, of course. Jim's Fish. Hello, Jim. Jim's Fish. Nice to meet you. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I think we caught up. Oh, nice. Well, there's Adele laughing. What are you laughing about, Adele?
Probably me stripping.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, happy birthday, Adele.
Yeah, happy birthday, Adele.
Birthday, yes. Yeah, they had a nice stream with June and other went for quite a few times. I was there for a couple hours, and it was really nice. And she did a giveaway on her birthday. It was like, you shouldn't be giving anything away. You should be getting presents. I wish I had the capability of sending something to her for her birthday.
Hello, Gord. Red Laser.
Hello, Gord. Nice to see ya.
Hi, Gordon.
Nice. Oh, here's a birthday cake for Adele right here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead. I do have one unboxing to do. It's not a big deal or anything, but what I do in the meantime is I will let you go ahead, Arnold, and start with the topic if you don't mind.
Yes, boss.
And I will go ahead and turn this music down a little bit.
Put them on big screen so we can.
Yeah, let's put you on the big screen there.
2 seconds, I need to.
Oh!
There we go. How's that?
Oh, hell.
No, you're fine, Arnold. You're fine. Just
I can see my grey hairs now.
well, That doesn't hurt my feelings one bit, though. I got plenty of gray hairs.
Right, so first off, I just want to know in the chat, what's the best way to treat your fish? Is it with medication or a more natural way, like using tannins? So if you let us know in the chat, we can answer the questions. What else we got? Let's have a look at this other one.
Whoops.
Yeah, so
I've got that on stage here, man, haven't I? I need to get rid of it.
We have to try and put us off to the side, Mel, if you can, and then have him on the big screen.
Yeah, I think it's because I've got that stupid thing on still, isn't it? Remove from studio. There we go. So here we go.
Okay.
No, it's not actually working, that one, Jeff.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
2 seconds.
We'll just put him on solo. There we go. That's even better.
solo.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Oops, except with those.
And
There we go.
swap
There we
'em
go.
up.
Hello?
Whoop,
There.
whoop, whoop.
Oh.
Touchy fingers, jumping in and helping.
So yeah,
Oh,
first
he's
topic
okay.
is what's the best way to treat your fish? So use medication or use more natural way of healing them, which is like with tannins, with Indian almond leaves, all sorts of leaves. You've got some cork bark and stuff like that. If you can let us know in the chat what you guys use. And also one more thing, what's the best way to breed dwarf cichlids? Feed them good quality foods like live, dry, frozen. Do a slightly colder water change to mimic their natural environment, or to let nature do its thing. If you let us know in chat, we can have a nice little talk.
Well, what are your thoughts on that, Mel, starting off, and then let's see what
Well,
the chat.
it depends. It depends. If I'm quarantining fish from somewhere I don't know, I'm going for the medication to make sure. Just as I get more experience as a fish keeper, I'll have more expensive fish, and I'm not risking them on getting some fish off someone who's bred them in the garage.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Nothing against breeders who are breeding in garages and things like that, but if you take care of your own responsibilities, then yeah. But going forward after that, I probably would tend to go down the natural first, of like salt baths and stuff like that.
Yeah, I must admit, I try and go down the natural route first.
Yeah. I did when it first started, Arnold. I went stupid. I not actually looking into things first. Tried a salt bath, and I'm seeing planted tank. It wasn't. It was that Elogia denza? Is it Elogia denza? But it just turned me crispy fried seaweed when I added salt into that. Mistakes you make.
Yeah, so basically I use like oak leaves, nettle leaves, Indian almond leaves, and I use all sorts of leaves. Yeah.
Do you boil your nettle leaves before you put them in, or do they lose the sting just in water itself?
No, we boil them first.
Boil them.
Yeah, and then put them in.
Yeah.
And I find it really does work, because the price of medication now, and like if you have a big fish room like I've got, you pay like 30, 40 quid for I don't know, a tub about that much.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always good to have it all on hand, but you could spend hundreds on medication, liquid medication anyway.
Yeah.
I noticed in the chat that Juggler says I usually use tannins and botanicals. In most tanks, I have a small tank that I can use specific meds if needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good to have a medical tank.
Definitely. I think that little rack I've made, I think I'll be keeping one of them as a quarantine tank. Probably the bottom one that I kind of get down to. Leave that one as a quarantine tank, probably. And then I'll probably get round to escaping the other three.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to have a quarantine tank, bare bottom.
Yeah.
A lot more easier that way.
Oh, definitely.
That's like with my discus. They're still in quarantine at the moment. They've been quarantined until I get their tank set up. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what pH are you aiming for? Because I know you're trying to bring them down from what they were in down to your tap water, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying. They were in a pH of 8.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get them down to at least 7.5.
Why don't you just go all the way to 6.5? What comes out your tap though, Arnold, and then
The funny thing is, it comes out of my tap at 6.5, but as soon as I put it in the tank, it goes all the way up to 7.5.
Oh,
right.
So I don't understand that.
I have the reverse water that I do because I have really high tap water.
Yeah.
When I put it in the tank, it goes down because I have very little in the way of KH. I'm thinking that you may have more buffer that works as it slowly brings it up once it goes into the tank.
Yeah.
As the opposite.
I must admit, when I do test my hardness, my GH and KH, it's 180 and the general hardness is 240.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. And my KH is very low here, but the pH comes out of the tap. It comes out rock hard, but then it just kind of a little while later.
So do you, Jeff? Do you use medication or do you just
like I said earlier? It depends on the situation. I have used medications in the past. It's been a long time. It's been quite a few years since I've had to use any medication. But I've had to use some really powerful medication. One time I used what was called levamisole. And it's actually a livestock dewormer, and I used it for over in my African cichlid tank here. When I got my red zebra mbunas, I noticed that their bellies were a little bit sunken at first when I got them, and so I treated them with a levamisole, and it healed. It cured them because they're all doing fantastic. This is a few years ago, and I think. It just depends on the fish when they come in. If you get fish that have a nice rounded belly, they're not emaciated. I mean, a lot of times medication really isn't necessary. Sometimes it just takes a stable environment to, in my experience, to get the fish back to square one. And
Douglas in my mind up there, he's telling us to get a plastic tote under, and then one of the bed totes rather than that way. I can keep the 4 tanks as aquascapes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Good idea.
It is.
Yeah. So the next one was the best way to breed dwarf cichlids like apistos, rams, keyholes. What food you feed them? So good quality, live, dry, and frozen. When you do a water change, do a slightly colder water change to mimic their rainy seasons, or do you let nature do its thing? I kind of do all 3 of those, to be perfectly honest. Do a cold water change, that gets them into spawning. Feed them live food, that gets them into spawning.
Oh yeah.
And then if I leave them alone, they'll just spawn.
Did you know the psychological reason of feeding the live foods also why that inspires the fish to breed so much, Arnold? It's because the parents see a large cloud of small edible food, and that tells them that this is a good place to raise our children.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they'll see that, and they'll find an abundance of food, and that will inspire them to breed. And that's why whenever I put go around with my baby brine shrimp, which I might do during this live stream at some point because it's ready. I may go around and feed some out for everybody, and you can see, I'm not sure how many people use baby brine shrimp. I'm probably everybody in the chat has used it, but I could probably go around and feed that and show, see how they react to it. A little later. That's to be right away. But
yeah,
I found that very interesting, though. I learned that from an aquarist a few years ago that when the fish actually, when they put the water in, they'll look around and they'll eat it themselves. But it does. That's what kind of triggers them to spawn.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You learn new things every day.
Well, the fish are clever enough to notice that the pressure's dropped or pressure's risen and a storm's coming across, the more clever you give them credit for.
That's absolutely right too. And even before I found that out online with my fish, I noticed that I eventually you get a pattern recognition. Like when a storm come in, I noticed all the cichlids would be breeding. They'd be digging pits. They'd be going through all. As soon as the storm comes about, and then you find out later on that that's what it is. The low barometric pressure will bring that on. So
I think that's what's made my Acaras breed, because I did a water change on them yesterday, and I did it cooler than before.
Yeah,
and I think that's just started them all over again.
I noticed that Tara's having some difficulty with her buffering, and she may have to catch the replay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tara. That's all right.
So there are my two kind of questions for everyone.
Right, that's good. How about you, Mel? Do you have a
special technique?
Whoops.
Yeah, I put some Barry White on.
No, I mean for your fish and whatnot.
Yeah, I put some Barry White on.
Oh, Barry White.
Yeah. They like the deep bass. You'll never find.
That's
Blue Rules. Wrong person.
Yep. I think I use that in one of my shorts with my wild type bed of blue rolls. And
yeah.
It works. Live food for dwarf cichlids always hit them and the blackworms. That's what I'm looking for is the blackworms. I cannot find them anywhere here in my state.
No.
I think a lot of the times as well in a fish tank, it goes off the hormones that's in the fish tank. Because if one starts to breed in a community tank, they all seem to want to breed.
Yeah.
I think you get that with once we plecos are at it, everyone wants to breed.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's kind of like
probably giving each other a fighting chance with having loads of spawn in the same tank.
Yep, they see them all having all that fun. They're like, okay, it's our turn now.
I'm having a bit of that. Yeah.
Right. So
Honestly, you're turning into the ghost of Pac-Man.
But I'm going to try to
another camera angle coming in. Do you want to add it to the stage, Arnold?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I'll bring this up for the
Bandit. Welcome in, the TikTok Bandit.
Oh, he's got the. There it goes. I put that banner up for the nick of time for this one. Here we go. Got some new fish coming in here.
That's the mum with all the eggs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel's got his too.
Yeah, she's got loads of eggs there.
The joys of buying shrimp.
Oh yeah, that's when I bought this one, Mel.
Yeah.
I got my shrimp.
And then
I thought they had all died, to be quite honest, Jeff, but it wasn't. They had all just be that happy. They've all shed their skins.
That's good. Oh, look at those lemon Oscars there. I'm going to bring that up on a solo for a minute here. Take a look at those.
The Arnold says they're a pair, so we might have
little
baby Oscars coming soon.
Little baby Oscars.
Lemon Oscars at that. Those are really beautiful.
Yeah, I've got them for nothing.
That's my favorite price right there.
Yeah. And then there's Big Mama.
Well, that's a nice one.
Oh, he's asking any news on the egg trap. I haven't set it. I got it built. I have it built, but I haven't put it in a tank yet.
2 seconds.
That'll be coming.
There we go, Jeff.
Oh, I can show you the.
Yeah.
I have the egg trap right here. I just haven't put it in the tank yet.
Hi, Magnus.
And I'm having a feeling this will work pretty good with my cherry barbs because the male, I don't know if I put a video out the other day because he got really aggressive with my black mollies and he's been fighting pretty much everything in the tank. I've never seen that kind of aggression with cherry barbs. But I think once I get them to a different tank and get this in there, I can just move the parents in and out of a tank and just leave this behind and set this in a different tank myself. So yeah, it's all built. I'm just gotta super glue a little bit of Java moss on here and then put, maybe a couple of rocks to hold it down in the tank. And I got a feeling it should work pretty well. I've seen other people, they got fancier ones, like Blake Aquatics has one that's air driven that'll bring the actual eggs up into a breeding box. I might do something like that at some point.
Yeah.
I just want to see something simple like this see how it works.
I'd love to get a 3D printer. I have been watching some videos on it lately, how to set them up and things like that, but the prices come right down.
Oh, so yeah.
I might be getting one myself. I know there's two types of plastic. One's like supposedly friendly for fish tanks, but the other one's also friendly. It biodegrades in so many years. Well, your fish tank isn't going to last the same time as that anyway. So,
right. I'm noticing a bunch of people just jumped in the chat here. Swiffle Aquatics. We have Gil.
Oh, you have. Aye, Linda Worth.
We got Gil from Australia. Hello, Gil. We have Magnus. Hello, Magnus, my friend. I'm trying to keep Linda Worth. Hello, Linda. Oh, the stream has decided to work this week.
Mm-hmm.
Last week it didn't.
I was on holiday last week.
It was on holiday last week.
Yeah.
Where's June when you need her? Oh yeah, she'd love those, wouldn't she, Adele? I'm so far behind in the chat here. We got a lot of people. I'm getting to try and catch up here right quick.
Yo, cupcakes. Vince is still here.
And Vince.
Plushy.
Yeah. Just kind of, there he is. That's where he came in. Swiffle Aquatics. Plushy, hello, Christopher. Oh, yeah. June said send those to a bigger tank over here. Right. I tell you one thing, June has some absolutely fantastic Oscars. So I can't believe how many he got. My goodness, I couldn't afford to keep that many Oscars. I mean,
that's some size food bill she'll have, isn't it?
Ooh, I can only imagine. I mean, yeah. I had some large Central Americans back in my heyday, and I had a few tanks with about maybe 6 or 8 large. I mean, like Red Devils and Jack Dempsey's and a few others, black belt cichlids. Yeah. Really beautiful fish. Big, 8, 10, 12 inches long, but man, they ate a lot of food. Yeah. And Oscars eat even more. I mean, Oscars will eat more than like a Red Devil will, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
They certainly do.
Yes.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing with those lemon Oscars is they don't like pellets and they don't like frozen food. So I have
to feed his hitchhikers.
I have to feed them earthworms, crickets, bananas, and what's the other one they have?
That's what I did when it rained. I'd pick up worms out of the driveway and I'd just take them, rinse them off, and throw them in.
Yeah.
A lot of free food. Zen Ginger says, "Hey guys, been a week and probably can't stay, but wanted to come by and lurk for a bit and show my support. Blanket hello to all and hope everyone is well." Thank you, Mandy, and I hope you're well too, and I hope your day goes better for you. If it's going rough, I hope it goes much better. Okay. And then let's see if I'm getting caught up here a little bit. I'm not sure how far behind am I, guys, when I'm pulling this up. Deb says,
I think you're doing really well, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing okay?
Yeah.
Certainly are.
Christopher June's, they're in quarantine. Right. Unfortunately lost like 4 L134s at Christmas. Oh, yeah, that is terrible, Gord. They're such beautiful plecos too. That's my ultimate goal when it comes to plecos. I mean, I don't have any.
Mexicali Fish Keeper is in chat.
Hello, Jorge. Good to see you, George.
Aquafunk as well.
Jorge, that's his name. I call him. That's why I pronounce it. So good to see you, my friend. Oops. I'm on two different screens here, so you see my head bobbling back and forth. It's not that I've gone nuts, but it's just I'm trying to keep track of both of these.
What we should do, we should set up the screen so the three way, so it doesn't look so obvious. So it looks like you're talking to each one individually.
Mel, why don't you get two and give one to me? But when would you teach me how to use it? Oh, a 3D printer, I bet. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, 3-bit. Yeah, there's loads of things I like to make.
Oh, that would be. You could make pleco caves. You could make all kinds of stuff for your tanks.
I was just talking to Arnold there before we went live about getting, like your ornaments for fish tanks. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think sometimes when it's done like classy wise, they look pretty good.
Oh yeah,
because you see some like proper little aquascapes done with them, and you just think it actually looks real.
With something like that, you could even do. You could make like the casings you see on the heaters. You could make your own one of those.
Yeah.
If you want to make it, a different way where you can keep the snails out of them. I've had snails to get trapped inside those. I've had to take them apart.
Escargot.
Oh, it says she is here. So June is here, it looks like. I haven't seen her yet. Oh, making my way down. If I miss anybody, you guys, you know me. I'm blind in one eye and I can't see.
Oh, is it Aquafunk's birthday as well? If it is, happy birthday.
Oh, his birthday's every day. I said that to him one time. I said, happy birthday. I didn't realize that. And he goes, my birthday. He says, it's a long-standing joke. My birthday's every day. I said, oh, okay.
All right, that's why.
Oh, yeah. And there's some sad news for us. Myrtle Singh, he had passed away on the 16th of March.
Right.
And what a nice person. I'm such a nice person, too.
Mm. I think he was like one of my first subscribers.
Say that.
And he was one of my last subscribers, Arnold. He subscribed on the 13th of this month, and it was 3 days later, then he passed away, and I'm just like, it devastated me. I mean, I've seen him in the chat, and I've chatted with him on there, and he's such a nice person.
Yeah.
And for this to happen in such close proximity, it affected me. I can tell you that right now.
Passing Wind is in the chat as well.
Yeah, and I see that Mandy sees this. Yeah, it's exactly right. Passing Wind, hello, Passing Wind. Mugnut Brava.
Zara is in chat as well.
Who is?
Sarah, skating owner.
Oh, yes. Oh, what did it say? I sold it. Oh, yeah, the pellets are more expensive than the bugs. Yeah. I got a little unboxing I'll be doing here in a second. In fact, I'll go ahead and get going on that as long as I'm on they got me on the big screen here, so I'll go ahead and, I think I was supposed to have been doing that, right, guys? So what I got here, opened it up. I already cut this open because I didn't want to, pull a Julia Child online, bleed all over the place. But what I got is a box of food from Ken's Fish.
Right.
Look at that.
I got a half pound of the krill flake. Really,
wow.
Haven't opened it up yet. I got a half pound of Ken's Ultra Spirulina. Half pound pack. And then I have the Super Premium Community Flake.
Community Flake, yeah, nice.
Really nice and really good quality. I mean,
you opened that one up, are you?
I have opened this one up and fed around to some of the fish, and they really went for it really good. So, but it's a lot more economical than, I normally
definitely keep your old containers and just pour some out and then seal the bags back up.
Oh yeah, and the ingredients, they're really good quality ingredients too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these right here is the African cichlids love this, and so all the fish love the spirulina. So, but that's it for my little unboxing for this week. I have a bunch of things lined up for unboxings. I'm going to do like one a week. And so I can get caught up with some of the stuff, because I order stuff and it just sits in a box. And because I don't like to use food until after I start running low on something.
Yeah.
And I've just started with some of the North Fin that Chris sent me, Stubbs Aquatics. And I've been taking that around and feeding it to some, and they love that too.
We've got a question in chat.
Okay, what is it?
It's from SWFL Aquatic. So it's I'm trying to breed angels. If I put a breeding cone in methylene blue just to clean it afterwards, to put it back into the tank, what needs to be done to the breeding cone before I put it back into the main tank? I think, Mal,
Well, I've never used a breeding cone, but I would just put the breeding cone into the tank without methylene blue. I think he's talking about dipping it in methylene blue to sterilize it first.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even go that far. I'd probably just put it straight in the tank and let the angelfish pick away at it. That's part of their job, is to clean the area where they're going to lay the eggs.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe even put some like Rapace or something, that kind of stuff, onto the cone itself to get them into the cleaning kind of action, and then see what happens from then. I even done it, like cleaning action.
I've never bred angelfish yet, but I would assume you'd probably want
to
give it a nice little wipe down. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just once you catch out, just put it back again. Maybe do nothing to it. I don't know.
Yeah, just sterilize it with boiling water.
Yeah.
If it's brand new, I wouldn't even bother. If it's from someone else's tank, then maybe I would.
We have Aquafunk. Hello, Jason. How you doing? I now noticed you there. My eyes are bad, so I'm looking here. Sherlock Films. Yeah. I'm looking at my phone here, and it's so small that until I get some...
there might be some old fungus on it from a previous spawn, probably is on about there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That could be
give it a good once over, have a look.
Right. Okay. I've got that once or twice, but went back to Tetra. Yeah, that's my standby right there, is the Tetratropicals. I got this to try it out, and so far they're eating it. But I get such a good deal on that Tetra. I get the Tetra of the big container on Amazon for I think I was getting it for like $6 something, which is really cheap, and with free shipping. But I'll try anything. I'll just get what's on sale and try it out and see what the fish like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat the same thing every day, so why should they? I'll get them something different. I just kind of rotate it around, give them all a variety. Keep it fresh for them, and just let them try something new every so. One thing I don't like with the brine shrimp, though, I just do that every other day. It's only if I brought some of my jars, I could probably have it set up where I could feed baby brine shrimp every single day, but there's no need to really do that.
Yeah.
I just make a new batch every other day, 30 hours later.
In a video the other day about brine shrimp, and I was making on that brine shrimp's more like a treat to give your fish rather than a staple meal.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Yep, exactly. I don't feed it as regular. I mean, when you're breeding fish or something, you want to get them in, like we talked about earlier when Arnold was doing his presentation about how to get the dwarf cichlids to spawn. I mean, that's a good way to do it. Do that every so often. That works also with the betta, the wild type bettas too. By the way, Arnold. I mean,
yeah.
I notice if I feed that couple days later, after I feed a nice batch of that brine shrimp, they'll be wrapped up. You know how the bettas do. They'll be wrapped up, and the male will have a whole mouthful of eggs again. So that's a good way to keep them going.
On eBay, there's a pair of wild-type bettas for £30.
Oh.
So,
What kind are they?
I can't even remember the name now. It begins with I. Oh.
Embellis?
Begins with, yeah, that's it. Embellis, yeah.
Yeah, that would be right up your alley because that's very close to like this. That's in the Splendens complex.
Mm. Yeah.
So your betta Splendens where you got your half moon plakat.
Mm-hmm.
They breed the same way.
Yeah.
So maybe you should look into that because that would be really nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Aquafunk's suggestion just wipe it down, wipe.
Hey, we were in tune there.
We were.
No,
you watch it.
Slade with the tops off.
That's what she said.
You watch, we'll do that now, and all these 23 people will disappear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. You can sterilize the cone by using boiling water. Yep. That's blue. There might be some old fungus on it from the old dead eggs in the last spawn. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, anybody knows that it's Aquafunk because he's angelfish, and he's been an angelfish keeper and breeder for a long time. I've been watching his channel forever. I got to use my. I hope this doesn't annoy you guys, but I cannot see for the life of me. I got to use this every so often to see the small print. Meth blue hazardous to fish. I mean, if you use too much of it, anything's hazardous to the fish. But I've used it for my killifish. Well, of course, my killifish eggs haven't hatched yet either, but I'm still waiting. I got to check them out real well.
I'd be reluctant to use meth blue on one of them ceramic cones. Any case, because it would dye it blue.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I was going to use anything, it would probably just be boiling water, like what Juggler had said.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, boiling water will kill anything on there that's dangerous to them usually.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, if I was worried about anything ceramic, I wanted to use chems, I'd use hydrogen peroxide. Just to break down into pure water and oxygen. I've never used hydrogen peroxide yet in my tanks yet.
I'm scared to use it because there's so much. You know, on the bottles when it says 1%, 2%, 3%, 4% of hydrogen peroxide. So what percentage do you add to literage or gallonage?
To be honest, I've never actually used methylene blue.
Oh no.
No. I use what was it, Water Life? Yeah, I use Water Life, which is like an antifungal treatment. So
I use this. I just get it off Amazon. It's only like $8 for this container.
Nice.
I mean, this will last you, and you only need like a drop or two in a container. You don't need very much. This thing will last me for quite a long time, I can imagine. Let's see here now. Oh God, no, not wipe it down. Oh, yeah. I'm behind again. Here we go. Yeah, he got kind of cursed from watching those. They started putting them on his feed all the time. I'm just kidding. Just trying to find. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find these things where I'm just. I gotta get some new reading glasses because I use my phone until I get a new setup. I plan on. I mean, of course, I've been saying this every week. I plan on getting a new setup, a new computer with some big screens where I can just like sit back and relax like everybody else does. But I'm not there yet, and I got to get a nice microphone too, so I can have that tuned in. Let's see here. Great channel. Yep.
You know Adam, don't you, Jeff?
Yes, I believe I have subscribed to his channel.
Yeah.
I have. Let's see here. Jeff, the magnifying glass makes you unique and looks okay and cool to me. Well, thank you, Christopher. It's kind of a necessity for me right now. I've been suffering for a long time with it, and then I was like, man, I was getting so upset about it. I couldn't see the chat, and I feel bad because I don't address everybody because I can't see it.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to make it through. Get through there and say hello to everybody. I think I'm at the bottom of the chat now. Let's see.
You are, yeah.
I think that's
Stream Elements is doing his turn.
Easter? What was that question?
I think Stream Elements is doing his turn now. There's 3 Stream Elements on the bottom there now.
Yeah. It didn't work last week for some reason. I don't know why. Really odd. And then we had, there's Juggler. Is it? Yeah, it's Juggler. I use H2O2, then Boots sell 3% solution with a pipette and squirt to stubborn algae spots. And
Right.
kills the blackbeard. I haven't seen blackbeard algae in any of my tanks, and I don't know how long it's been.
Phew, I've got some upstairs if you want to see it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I quite like it.
Yeah.
I was watching one, and there was an Oscar tank, and the whole back wall of this massive Oscar tank was all black. They had algae.
Just kind of waving in the.
Moving around, and this. I thought it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think
it's still doing the job of getting rid of all the nutrients in the water for you. So
I don't believe it really. I don't believe it is bad for the fish, is it? I mean, it's just like any other algae. It's actually kind of a benefit, I think.
the fish looked really healthy in the tank. I can't remember whose it was. Was someone doing like a tour of someone else's tanks? I can't remember who it was, but
We got something here from Small Time Tanks. Says, I think pillow moss might grow better in room temperature. Figured mine grows slower because it's 78. Me and Mark was talking about my subwasser tang. I believe my subwasser tang grows better in 78. I got both, and they both seem to be growing pretty good. But I noticed my Java moss grows better than either one of them. And then
I don't think blackbeard algae is harmful. I don't know.
he was going to ask that. Yeah, I don't know if it is. Hey, Christopher, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, see you later, Chris.
Have a good day. Yeah, what do I keep an eye out for? Sales at Best Buy. Oh wow, that's a great idea. I seen they had a 55-inch TV. It was brand new. It was like only less than $200. Now that would make a nice. I'd have it right down here. I could set up a big tripod thing and have it set up.
Yeah.
Eventually, that'd be good. Sorry, guys.
We've got a line in chat as well.
in a telescope so you can see it on the wall in the basement.
Thank you, Chris. You have a good day now, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care.
Blue.
Blackbeard algae is not to be made fun of. It just happens as things age in life. It just has to get used to it no matter how repulsive it is. Oh. I saw a tank online that blackbeard algae was lit up by a green light. It was really pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not afraid of having a wild looking tank because you know what? No matter if you like it or not, the fish will like it better. And to me, that's more important. Making sure the fish are happy. I'm happy no matter what with my fish. As long as I got fish that are happy, I'm happy. So I'm going to put this up. I'm not sure if anybody knew this or not, but if anybody out there, man, I know you got some new fish. You got your lemon Oscars, Arnold. But anybody in chat, if you guys got any new fish or anything you want to share with the in the meeting here, Go ahead and throw that up there in the comments. That'd be cool. I'm always interested to know what other people have, because I get stuff and I'm always excited to share it. Ian says, "Hey, Mel and Jeff, big hugs from England." Hey, big hugs back to you. Say hello to Sarah for us. That's very nice. Very nice.
A lot of people around my area are coming out of the hobby.
Oh, some bargains to be had then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Fish room stocked.
Yeah, they just turn up at my door with the bag of fish and say, "Would you want them?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously I just take them in. So we've got keyhole cichlids, we've got angels, we've got 2 German blue rams, 2 adult male bristlenose plex. Obviously the 2 lemon Oscars as well. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
What new fish did you get, Mal? I mean, we talked about this. I'm not sure.
I got some Duplicarcus corridoras at the auction I went to. Got them, and I got some shrimp. That's all I've got new. Shrimp's new to us.
The shrimp doing all right?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, yeah. I collected some leaves the other day, boiled them up. Put them in.
Have you got like any little shrimp pellets?
I have got some, but I don't think they're actually eating them. I think they're because I've got them in with the bristlenose. The bristlenose are hitting them first, so
yeah. Yeah, because obviously, what are they Neo-Caridina shrimp?
Pass.
The yellow you got, or yeah, they're
Juggler. I'll tell you better.
Yeah, they're the Neo-Caridina. They've got the gold, the yellow.
Yeah.
Neos.
Yeah, you just got to try and get some calcium in the tank.
That's something that my tanks have got plenty of calcium. Believe you me.
Oh, there you go. Then you're all right. Then
that's what's the hardness in my water is all calcium.
I bought some of that shrimp food. I got some of that glass garden. I got the Bacter AE. It makes a biofilm. I use that maybe once a month.
Yeah.
And then I take, then I have the shrimp baby. It's like real fine powdered. I'll sprinkle a little bit of that across the water, and that sink down. And other than that, I just take flake food and I'll crush it up. I want to get one of those pestle and mortar things.
Yeah.
Just some flake and just crush it into a fine powder. And just sprinkle that, and those shrimp go nuts for it. In fact, that's what Mark Shelley does. He packages the food that way. He'll get it, and he has an actual dedicated blender. He'll take like a lot of the type of food that I got, put it all in a blender. Mix a big, huge batch of it up, and he has a heat sealer where he'll seal the food up. And that's basically what it is. It's the fine powdered food that goes down into the substrate or on the however you have it. It'll create a biofilm.
Yeah.
And that's what they pick at all the time. You see them going around with their little legs all the time. They're picking stuff you can't see, but they're eating. They're getting plenty to eat. Trust me.
Well,
Kevin,
there must be plenty of calcium in the water because they shed the shell straight away.
Yeah, it's all good then.
They must be happy enough.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Well, I've not complained yet, so.
Kevin Rosenberg has
the garage and there's nothing in it yet.
Kevin Rosenberg, trying to decide to add golden rami to my 4-foot 120 with angels, rummy nose, and black neons. I think they are really nice looking. Yeah, they are. Oh, that should be fine. I would think so. Along with some ruby and snakeskin birds. Yeah, those are beautiful as well. I love the Grammies. I want to start getting it back into the ground. I used to keep a lot of Grammies way back in the day. Eventually, I think I'd like to get, as we mentioned last week on the 10 gallon, I want to start breeding those dwarf Grammies because they're so expensive in my area that you get a healthy batch of them and breed them at home. It can be really a good thing. I mean, for the fish and for people that want to keep them. healthy specimens, and you're able to reproduce them in a nice environment. Not in a fish farm. You know, fish farm, there's so many fish that they're bound to get sick eventually. But that's something that I've been interested in doing because they're beautiful. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. And here we got, Bryce says, I just got some L236 super whites. Oh, wow. Now those are some pricey plecos. I see them, I've seen them go for as much as $400 a piece.
Wow.
Pretty pricey. I'm not sure what the prices go for them now, but this is about a year ago. They were going for like $400. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. Black Bar Endlers just made a brood. That's fantastic. I love the little Endlers. I tell you, it's really good. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Gord's jealous of the L36s.
Mm.
Oh, look at this. Here we recently got some one-line pencil fish that swim at a 45-degree angle. Really awesome to watch. Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Oh, that's I've always wanted to get is pencil fish.
Yeah, I do too. Some of them are quite expensive too, but I've seen some that are pretty reasonable. It depends on what you get. They have what's a red coral pencil fish. I think you go like $30 a piece, which, you know, they want to keep like 6 or 8 of them, you know, or more. But Sarah says, on Sunday, I got 2 Japanese trapdoor snails, 18 pearl rice fish, a dozen snowball shrimp, and a plant in a cave for $40. Wow.
That's a good deal. Deal.
What a really good deal.
Isn't it?
That's great. And Juggler says, give it about a month or so, and you'll see a bunch of baby. You will too.
I was just looking at them plecos.
Oh,
yeah, they're nice,
aren't they?
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what to look for with those shrimp, right, Mal? You see the big ones. You see the big shrimp; they have a rounded belly, and you'll see those little nodules. Those are the eggs. They call that being buried, as in like berries on a vine, you know?
Yeah.
When you see those, you'll know you have, as soon as you start noticing a female like that, within like 30 days, you'll have little teeny baby shrimplets all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's always...
We've got Silent in the chat as well.
Hello, Jesse.
Oh, Jesse's in the chat. Hey, Jesse. How we doing today?
Jesse's just scored a deal with Night Crew for reviewing Night Crew lights.
Oh, no.
I was telling him I've got 2, but mine's like just the basic ones for plants, but they're very nice. Like 2 years I've had them, over about 2 years. One of them started to play up where the memory's starting to go on it. So sometimes when it switches itself on in the morning on like the timer switch, it'll come on in night mode rather than day mode. But it seemed to sort of sell out.
Where's it gone?
Jeff's gone.
Jeff. Jeff.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call come in and it knocked me out of the screen.
Also got Liquid Zoo is in as well.
Oh, nice.
And guess who's here? We've got Melvin.
Oh, Melvin. Hey, nice.
Hi, Vin. Bien Tucker.
There he is.
There he is. Hey there, Melvin.
Good to see you. Jeff, how do you do that stream element thing? Oh, it's
You're asking the wrong one. It turns up when it wants to turn up for Jeff.
Yeah, sailing here. There you go. It's pretty easy. I mean, I learned you want to get with the pro at it, you should get a hold of Andrew. He's the one that set me on it, but it's, I mean, he could probably explain it easier than I could. So, Andrew, if you're out there still, you can
Hey, yeah.
do that.
Skip us in.
Hi, Skipper.
Hello, my friend. How you doing? I've just been... yeah, go ahead, Mel.
I was going to say it must be finishing work time in the USA.
What time for it? Yeah, probably getting.
You've just jumped up from 23 to 30.
Oh, nice. That's wonderful. Welcome, everybody, into the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous live meeting here. We're just going through talking about some new stuff that we may have gotten. I did a little unboxing a minute ago, Skipper. I'll show you right quick. So I got it right here.
Put it on big screen, Jeff. We'll put you on big screen.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You're on big screen.
All right. I just picked up a bunch of new fish food from Ken's Fish. I got half pound of krill flake.
I'm just going to have a quick look for some of those.
Half pound of Ken's Ultra Spirulina flake. And a half pound of the tropical flake.
Hey,
really
good stuff.
That was really good stuff. I've had some of this already. And fish like it pretty well. I don't have any new fish this week, but hopefully in another couple of weeks I should have my tank set up.
You've got rid of some, haven't you?
What's that?
Yeah, you've actually got rid of some fish.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's right. I did. I had a nice sale on my black mollies again, and I sold another box of those out. Had those out on Monday, so that's a good thing. Pays, pretty much paid for that right there.
Melvin wants to know that he is in the building.
That's right. Hit the like button, guys. Let everybody know that Melvin's in the building.
We got 25 million in debt.
He's in the building. I'm glad you're in the building. Okay, let's see here now. So,
Jeff Gaines here as well.
oh, hey, Jeff. Welcome, my friend.
I really enjoyed Jeff's live stream with Mexicali the other day. That was really good.
Oh, yeah, I caught some of the replay on that, yes. And we have Alex is in the house. Hello, Alex. I'm way behind in the chat again. Look at this.
Hill Designs.
Yep, Hagen Hill. Welcome.
Hello, Hagen Hill.
Yep. Well done, Jesse. Jesse's hit. Wow,
look at this.
You're busy pressing buttons as well, are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
That's all right.
You do that part. I'll just watch.
Jeff's
2.8K subs. Congratulations, man.
That's shot up, hasn't it? Because I think you've just passed 1,000 long ago. That seems to be the trend, though. Once you pass that 1,000, you just seem to just add and add and add.
I noticed that when I passed 500, it started clicking up pretty quick.
I think mine's slowing down now. I think people realise he's actually not that good.
Oh, no. Of course, that's not true. You got some of the best videos out there. And let me see here now. I'm not really sure exactly where I stand right now, but I know that, I hope to be 1K by maybe by Christmas or New Year's. I'm trying. Let's see here. Hagen Hill says we made powdered food for our shrimp and fry with a coffee grinder. Oh, yeah, that would work. Great. I'm just running down here. Everybody's saying hello to Jeff Kane and Alex. How far behind am I, guys? Am I way behind?
Well, you're catching up. You're flying down there now.
I flied right down there. We're 4 away from 400. Wow.
Well,
It took me over a year to break 300.
I will put their link in the chat.
Yeah.
Hagen Hill.
Anybody out there? Do they have a wrench? Does Hagen Hill have a wrench? Can you tell, guys?
No, he does. No.
So you need to wrench them up, baby.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Have a check to see if there's any more in the chat that haven't got a wrench.
Yeah, you handle that while I try to handle this end over here.
Go Ducky's Playground. Them need a wrench.
I think.
How are your views coming along with the because you tend to find that when you get so many subscribers, your views don't seem to go up in correlation with the subscribers. You see some of these really big channels and they've got like 200,000 subscribers, but you see that they'll only get like 20,000 views. And you think, well, where's all these?
There we go. There we got Hagen Hill, their wrench. I give everybody a wrench, you guys. Well, this here, another one I noticed I don't have. I give everybody a wrench. That way you can go to other channels easier rather than having to leave. I mean, it only makes sense. It makes it more convenient. And I think I got Jeff Keynes. He got his wrench. All right. I think I got everybody caught up. If somebody out there doesn't have a wrench, let me know, because I'm trying to find out here.
He's going for the wrench record.
Well, I'm going for the
Oh, the Guinness Book of Records. Jeff's going for it.
I'm basically trying to make everybody's life as easy as possible. When you want to go to a channel and check them out, you can just click on the little picture on the left. It takes you right to the channel. You don't have to jump out and go to another screen and all that other rigmarole. I just like to make it easy on people. I think I got Skipper. Does he have his wrench? I think I did.
I'll tell you who's on the rise is Jack from JT Keeping Fish. He's nearly at 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's really.
Crazy.
I think Mal's right though. Once you hit that 1K, everything starts picking up a little bit.
Who's on the verge of 2K? Jeff's asking who's on the verge of 2K. Alien's just past 2K. He's on 2.8 or something now, he said before.
Wow.
Sweet Acres Koi Farm. Welcome.
Hello there.
Hi, Christine.
Hey, Christine. Good to see you. And I got my magnifying this week, so I'll be able to see your if you have any questions or anything. I know last week I had it, and I'm still having a hard time seeing it. And there we are. Hello to everybody. That's great. And this is why I do the wrench here, guys. Yeah, I like to support everybody, and I like everybody to have the ability to support each other. That's what this community is about.
Hello, Ivy. Bunny Viper.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Ivy.
Linda Worth needs one.
Linda Worth needs one. Okay.
Yeah.
Find her.
Bunny Viper needs one.
Bunny needs one. Yes, okay. I do that over here.
It should keep you busy, Jeff.
Yeah, they'll keep me busy. You guys just carry on while I do that.
Right. I'll take over from you.
Yeah. There we go. I like to. Here we go. And there's Bunnies. Now I got to find Linda. Where you at, Linda? There you are.
What plans you got for your bottom tank then, Mal?
For the bottom one, underneath the desk, or
Yeah.
nothing set in stone yet, like, to be quite honest. Got a couple of ideas, but I'm going to concentrate on doing the little ends first, get them out of the way. That island one I've done, I've let that go to rack and ruin, to be quite honest. I need to try and rescue that and get some fish in it quick. Jeff come back with a cheeky face, didn't he?
Yeah, I added the moderator wrenches there. I'm always pleased with myself when I do something technological.
Yeah.
It's an accomplishment for me.
You sit by the gate and go, I did that.
I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
You know, that's funny though. That's the truth though. I always feel very, very good. You know, I was really glad. You know how on some of the live streams you see that little heart by the chat.
Yeah.
And it's kind of annoying because you can't see the whole chat. Well, I know how to take
it. That gets on some people's wick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I take it away this way, you know.
So how do you do that? And do you do that via YouTube or do it via StreamYard?
I do it in YouTube in the what's that called again?
Studio?
The studio, yeah. You go to studio and then you hit content, go to lives, and then you have the little edit thing. You go to edit, and then you go back over to the left to customization, and it gives you some options to set that. So you just check the box and take the black box away, and then it's gone. But you have to do it every time. It doesn't last forever. You have to do it for every stream.
You should have an option where you can get rid of it altogether, shouldn't you? Like get rid of it once and for all.
Yep. I don't know how to do that yet, but I know how to do it.
Again, should have an option though, shouldn't it?
It should.
I know nothing about it because I'm not that big on doing the live streams.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can do it for your videos too. I mean, you can set it up if you have. You can set like parameters if you don't want anybody using a certain word or something in your video.
I don't know how to do all that. It's just I haven't been on the live stream side of setting stuff up yet.
Okay. Well, we got to change that because we start our new Three Amigo, right?
Well,
Free amigo.
as long as I'm Chevy Chase.
Either Three Amigos or the Four Musketeers. We'll have to see how that works out. Always looking to have. Oh, that's so. Buddy Viper is such a wonderful, nice person. I tell you what. So always so happy to see everybody here. Okay. Let's see. Checking. You checking for your wrench? You got one, Mel. I gave
Yeah,
one.
I was just double checking if I put myself in the chat.
Eons ago. All right.
What you drinking, Mal? What you drinking?
Of course.
Good.
Of course. That's from Texas.
That way it's from, is it?
I think it is. It's either Texas or Colorado.
I thought it was all of the same company, that Bush Hour.
Oh, could be. Back had a humidity alarm in my grow tent.
I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. I got new black Molly babies in one of my tanks. Unless they got eaten yesterday, I'm not sure, but I know last night I had some more. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get around and get the brine trip going. So I'm going to take myself off the camera and off the microphone. You guys carry on, and if you want to go through the chat and just talk for a minute, I'll get set up.
Okay, we'll hold the fort.
Thanks, guys. I'll be back. See you in a few minutes.
Right. See ya.
See you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. You ever thought about getting some Epistos then?
What's that? You getting some Epistos, are you?
Well, I've been looking on eBay. They're selling like pairs for like 35 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind getting some of them. Especially the Cacatoides, the triple reds. Yeah, they're nice there. I do like the Panduros as well. They're nice too.
Yeah. Panduro. Are they the killifish, are they?
No, they're Epistos.
All right.
Yeah, they're really nice colour. They're like black and white. Yeah, really
I've
nice.
mixed up with this Golden Wonder.
Golden Wonder Pancheck. Yeah, that's killy.
Yeah. I've got mixed up with it.
Have you ever thought about keeping the Pistos?
No, not yet.
No.
All new to me at the minute, still on.
They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. When they pair up, they're absolutely beautiful. Have like a little coconut hut, and that's where their home will be. What else is there? You're not really into betters, are you?
No, maybe in the future, mate. Not in the minute.
No.
I think my next big thing is, you know how I've tidied out the garage? Put that going, thinking about putting another set of racks down this side. For tanks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about putting three 112 litre ones, I think they will be.
Oh, nice.
So I might get 3 of them and just have them as breeder tanks. I can actually do a better job setting up because that's where all the plumbing is on that side of the garage.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I can do automatic water changes and things like that without having pipes running across the floor. So
yeah,
there'll be some decent.
You're definitely getting addicted to this hobby then, Mal.
I'll probably sell up in a week's time. Yeah, we'll go. Sure, he's back. Put him on a big screen.
It's going to take a couple minutes for them to come down. I got the light down here. I just took this little light down here. They'll be down there in a couple minutes, but I should have done that ahead of time, but I just want to start doing that. Yeah.
That stuff on musket is the problem, actually.
What I do is I just take the top off and I just put it in this other aquarium that just blows it. Well, I just leave it going all the time.
Do you not need to have a heat on them, Jeff?
I have never put the heater down here. I've had to It's about 70 degrees down here. This
Yeah.
lot.
I was going to say, Chris Stubbins doesn't use a heater in his.
Yeah.
His is like cold water.
Yeah, I've never used the heater yet. Right?
No.
It has a little thing on the top where you can put the heater in there if you want to, but I've never done that. If I was to hatch this out upstairs, I might get. This is 90% eggs that I got today, and I get like 30 grams of like 6 hours, which is lasts me quite a long time.
So Jeff, you know, when you buy eggs, do you buy them or the decapsulated ones, or the just normal eggs? What eggs do you buy for brain shrimp? Because that's something that's new to me as well.
The ones I've been buying are just the normal eggs. They're not decapsulated.
They're decapsulated, because I think the decapsulated ones are the ones that's already like being hatched, aren't they? And then they're just caught and freeze dried.
Hi, Mark. Mark Stelson is in the chat.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
Who's in the chat?
Oh,
Mark
Mark.
Stelson.
Yep.
Oh, hello there, Mark. Mark
Right.
Stelson.
So,
Hey. I'm in the process now. I'm going to take a chop up here and see how it's looking down there. All right, it's starting to get.
so Juggler, how big are those tanks you've got for your male betters?
Oh, for my betters?
No, we've got someone in chat. Juggler's asking.
Oh, okay. Can you put that one up, Mal? Can you see that?
Yeah, I'll have a look for that. How far back was that, Juggler?
They're 25 litres each.
Oh, okay. That's little. That's 5.5.
How far back are you going there on the chat?
That's all right now. I've got how many litres the tanks are now anyway.
Right.
It's 25.
And Mark is in the building. Yes, he is, Melvin.
They're kind of on the small side, Juggler. If I'm going to be honest, that's on the small side, 25 litres.
It's tip of my mouth.
Jeff Kane's temperatures are what he does. Here's that. He starts his baby brain shrimp at 85 Fahrenheit. They are typically around 76 Fahrenheit, aka room temperature.
Wow.
When I harvest. So that's how Jeff Kane does it.
Yep. Mine's about 70 degrees start to finish. That's all I've done so far. But
I suppose the heat would just speed up the process, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't do mine 24 hours. I do mine every 36 hours. So that's why it takes a little longer for the hatch, but they still do it. I just go every other day. In other words, I do this batch today. My next batch is that I Friday.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, and then it just rotates on to Tuesday and whatnot. But I'm going to take myself out, get this in the dish, and go around and put it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Can you take that camera off Michael J. Fox and give it back to Jeff? Sorry about that. I had to say that. Sorry.
So yeah, those tanks are a bit small if you're going to breed betters in those. They need probably a 50, 60 litre tank minimum to breed in. How are you going to introduce the females to the male? That's the question, because that takes a lot of time and effort. That do.
Oh, you come over all West Country there. That do.
Yeah, the old man. If the male doesn't like the female, he will kill her straight away.
Funny how fish imitate life, isn't it?
Oh, that's crazy. Crazy. Oh. The two lemon Oscars are doing their little Shimmy, shimmy.
Quick, get them on camera. Fish
Yeah,
boat, your way. Yeah, Jeff's taking his time. Oh, what's happened there? Why am I on big? That's not fair.
It's kind of funny, really, because when we were doing the live stream, was it last week? I lost about 3 Malawis during that stream.
All right.
They were fighting constantly.
June's in. She'll be interested in your Oscars.
If I knew how to introduce boys to girls, I might have grandchildren by now.
So you have to formally introduce them.
Oh,
Get permission.
Jeff is back.
The bit as that.
Back again. Jeff is back.
Back again.
Here be your some baby brain.
All that for that.
Well, there's more in there. It's still.
I'm only joking here, Jeff. I'm only joking.
Oh, okay. There's a little more. Let's walk around here and I'll go ahead and add some to some of these tanks. I don't give them to the large cichlids, of course, because I mean will eat it, but I just save this for the. Here's the blue star antlers, and I usually use a fancy pipette, but it broke. It split, so I just dump a little in there. Let's see here. You go at it pretty well. A lot of pregnant feet ready. They're going to eat this. They're going to be producing even more.
Hold on, Jeff.
There you go. It's kind of hard to see that little range. Let's take them over to the killifish here and see how they get. I know they'll probably enjoy some. Oops. Don't want to.
Give us a wide view of the basement. It looks good. Yeah, Jeff, go and stand on one of the back walls and take a picture so we can see how big your basement is in real time.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, just so we can get some ideas of what space you've got, where you've been hiding bodies, and what looks like new concrete.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, what looks like new concrete in that basement.
It goes all the way around.
Right.
So
You need to get a pond in there. You need to get a pond.
Yeah, I could, but
A tropical pond, though.
there's the male. That's the Ephiosimian australe, and there's the female. There's also a pair of beta appy in this tank, but I think that they're hiding right now because I think the killifish is a little bit aggressive with them. So I may have to, when I get another tank set up, I'm going to separate it. Okay, so let's go over this way. Got the wild type bettas. These are the beta falx, and I also have the Fundula panchax gardener eye killifish. I have to keep this on there because they jump through that small opening.
I think Alex had some trouble with his jumping out as well, didn't he? With his
Dump some of this in here and close it up.
tiny gap.
Back up there so we can get out.
So how's your maintenance coming along, Jeff? Are you keeping on top of it?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't do this top up here because I don't dare take it off long enough to clean the sink because they will jump up. So that's the ugly looking top, but the tank itself is pretty good.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm probably scaring them with this camera right here in front of the tank, but they do enjoy the baby branch. Go up here to the betta with the female splendens up here. This tank here needs a little bit of work because it's. I just cleaned the sponges out about 2 weeks ago, and it's already back again. Here, give her a little bit. There she goes.
Her eyes looking a lot better.
Yeah, they get quite a bit. I feed the whole thing out every other day between all the tanks. I got something special to show you guys in a moment, though. My Goodeids had babies.
It's 2 hitchhikers in the corner tied up.
There we go. There we go. Lot of these guys. One of my favorite light bearers right here, the black ones, they do so well for me. Beautiful. I love the color when they against the green.
Yeah.
Real dark black. It really contrasts real nice.
Do you get any deformities coming through with different colour?
No. Nope.
No, just pure black all the time. That's good then, Jeff.
Yes. Yeah.
Good genetics.
Yeah.
There, I got my pair of Epistogramma cacatoides triple reds. But I think
that's it. Make me jealous, Jeff. Make me jealous.
They're actually quad red because they're caudal fins. The caudal and then the ventral fins are also red. The anal fin, the caudal fin, the dorsal, all of them. This little cave, my little pisto hut down in here.
Sweet Acres Koi Farm is saying they love how it looks so natural.
Yeah. That's how I keep my tanks. I don't have a really aquascaped, although I do want to do that at some point. Okay, we're going to go around this side now. You see I got, light cables. Got to get those wrapped off to the side here, but let me see if I can see any of the babies in this one. Can't really see in this tank. I'm going to just dump a little bit of this in. There it goes down. There's one of the Goodeids. These are the Xenotoka dodroi, the red tail San Marcos. A trio in this tank. There's some babies in there too, but I can't see them. But let's see, I'll go over here real quick and we'll show you the babies while they're out.
So, Jeff, did you strain them brine shrimp out of the salty water, or are you just adding the salty water now?
Just adding the salty water right now. And then when I do water, do a water change in a few days, it'll take it out. But
I don't think that would really matter anyway. I think because it's such a large volume of water.
Yeah.
I think that would just dilute her anyway.
Right. I do have the brine shrimp nets. I could do that, but it just for the sake of something like this, I have a hard time trying to.
I was just thinking if you did have smaller tanks, because you'd end up with your crispy fried seaweed.
Oh yeah. If these babies go for it, there they go. Oh yeah, the adults are going after it too. There's some of the babies. There's some of the baby Goodeids.
Oh, look at them.
And these came out. They've only been born for less than a week. They came out really big. Now, the way I understand it is the Goodeids have umbilical cords. They don't have the actual eggs in there like a normal live bear would have. So when they give birth to a larger fry, fewer fry, but larger. I mean, when these guys came out, they were already too big to be eaten. So there's no predation on these fry that I've noticed. But there's a lot up here in this in the pearl weed, and also up top in the you can see the roots coming down from the duckweed. Lots of babies.
Yes, I've received your email, mate. I shall take a look after the stream.
There are some of the babies there. I can see them right through that. I got to get a decent light in this tank. I got this little. Well, I got one on here. This is positioned better where you can get a better view of it. But as you guys know, my lighting situation is probably the weakest element in my my fish room. But anyway, let's go over here to the. These are the Isla Tiger Limias. These come from Haiti. And I also have a few Blue Star Endlers in there. They're all breeding really well. Got lots of babies of the tiger limias. So I'm going to go ahead and take this top off. Well, I could just pour it right through this way, I guess. I'll pour it through the top gate. So I'm going to put this down.
Sort of loving that, aren't they?
Oh, they do.
Take care, Jeff. Jeff Kane is now off. Take care.
That'll work.
Jeff, have a good day, sir.
See you later, Jeff.
Enjoyed. Brian. Okay, let's go to another tank. We're almost finished with the feedings here. I hope everybody's enjoying this. Here's some of the new babies. I do have some of the new baby black molly. There's one that survived.
Take care, Debs.
Thank you, Debs.
As well. Yeah. Heading to bed.
And there we got these guys. The rosy reds will tear these up. As soon as they recognize it, I'll put them on this side too.
They're beautiful, they are.
Oh, they are. I love them.
Wow.
Got these for 20 cents a piece.
Were they by any chance feeder fish?
They were.
Yeah, I thought they would.
But they are fantastic.
Right.
I would, they're great fish. I've had these guys now for about 9 months.
Yeah.
Doing really well.
Well, I am. They don't do feeder fish or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do any of that around here.
Yeah,
I think I was watching a video a couple of weeks ago with I think it was, is it EJ Bringer, where he went to the shop and actually bought them to put in the tank.
The little baby Molly's enjoying them. Nice. Okay, let's go over to the wild betta tank. This is the Genoides. These are the ones that were breeding non-stop for me. I also have my second backup colony of the Blue Star Emeralds here. These guys some. That's it. That's all of it. I just rinse the container out. It's hard to see the. Oh, there's some of the brine shrimps. And then over here, I took the light off for the brine shrimp. This is the albino crubensis tank. I'll just bring this light back up for it. Being that all the take myself off camera again for a minute. Whoops. I just
disappeared again.
I'm getting some brine shrimp for this tank. It takes a minute for it to settle down to the bottom. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you these plants in this tank. I've really got to go through and do some propagating on this tank.
Oh.
Trying to catch you picking your nose.
Look at all that Ludwigia. That's all from this plant down here.
What? Wow. That's crazy.
And that's why it's so dark in here. I mean, this covers the light.
Wow.
The Java moss is doing quite well. But here we go. Some brine shrimp. These guys are a little bit bashful because the carp that's been going on the rampage tank. Plus, they don't like the camera right up there. So I'm going to sit back a little bit. Hopefully, they come out. put them on the side over here too. Yeah, these guys are kind of freaked out because I took that other light and unplugged it because I have my laptop plugged in for the stream here so I could read the chat. Yeah, so that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and that's the brine shrimp. I mean, I suppose I could probably do a better job. Well, there they go. Some of the mollies. There's the female.
There he is.
Female cherry barbs are out. And there's the
Casanova.
female cherry barb.
There he is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to name him Red Baron. That's the
You should name him Captain Kirk. Boldly going where no other fishes went.
yeah.
Intergalactic species.
I'm going to take
That is weird behaviour, though.
Oh yeah. Very courageous little fish. I tell you, he was actually getting smart with the paradise fish too, which is down there by the eater. And it also was chasing the crebensis around, which I couldn't believe.
I think that cherry barb's got a bit of a screw loose.
Well, he's the thing of it is the black mamba is trying to breed with his females, and he's really upset about it. I mean, you can only imagine. I mean, who knows what these fish go through when they're thinking? I mean, they could be more like people than you know. Really, I mean, how would you like it if somebody's coming after your wife? You wouldn't like it either. I mean, I'm not putting them in the same category as a human being, but you know what I mean. Same thing in the animal kingdom, you know, they just don't like the competition. They don't like the competition of it. Yeah. Alrighty. So,
First class fishes turned up.
Hello, mate.
And Jeff's off.
Yeah, he's off again. Oh,
And he did. And again.
alrighty, I'm back, guys. Well, so that's the feeding the baby brine shrimp, and I thought it'd be kind of something fun to watch.
Yep, or something different for it.
Yeah, I always try to feed another type of live food cultures and stuff when I get them and everything, and but also it won't be long. We'll be having some baby albino crebensis in this tank because they're pairing off in this tank pretty well.
I'm on the lookout for some albino crebensis as well.
I had a hard time finding them, Arnold. I really did. It was really difficult finding them, but I'm glad I did. So first class fish, hello there. Great to see everybody. So, Arnold, do you have anything coming up this week on YouTube that you'd like to share with the group?
We've got a Hygo unboxing coming out.
Oh, so far.
Oh yeah. I have my Hyger coming out maybe this week too.
I'm going to show you.
What you got? What you got?
Got a little toy.
Yeah.
Did you get the bigger one or did you get that size one?
No, I got the bigger one.
All right. I got the little one.
That'd be perfect for your shrimp tank, Mal.
Yep. So I've got that. And then I've got another sponsored video with aquarium food as well.
Oh.
Another one. This one's from Peregrine Live Foods here in the UK. They're the new owner of Fish Science Foods. So
Rick Stein. He does nice fish.
we'll be doing them. So yes, and then that's about it really for me. At the moment, Sappy's got some.
Story of your life, Mel. Arnold's is bigger than yours.
Yeah. I like having that one that makes me hands look bigger.
Passing wind.
How far away is that?
Oh my god. Oh,
Well,
dear,
I
passing
think
wind.
I'm about tapped out, guys. What do you guys want to continue on, or do you want? It's up to you guys. Let everybody in the chat know. I mean, I can sit here and waffle on, but
Well,
it's up to you guys.
oh my days.
You can waffle on much as you like.
Arnaldo, Mel, and Waves. Do a wave. Oh, so they can somebody drop Arnold's and Mel's link in the chat so that Small Tank Tanks can check you out and give you a nice subscription. That's nice. I would, except my computer just went down over there. That's why if somebody can do that, that would be great. And also check out Small Time Tanks. He does some videos out there too. He's just starting out. He's doing really nice stuff. I really like that.
Small Time Tanks.
Yep, that's his name. Small Time Tanks.
Pretty sure I'm already subscribed.
Yeah, he's been on here a few times already. So
yeah.
Oh wow! You know what? I'm turning this back around again, guys, because they're going to town over here. Yeah. Just 1 second.
I'm a.
Passing wind.
There they go. See, now they're going after that Brian. Well,
Shall rectify that now. Small Time Tanks.
oh, B Wizzles in the Wiz. Hey, how you doing, Brandon? I don't know if you've seen my albino for yet. Throwing them over here. Got some baby Brian.
Small Time Tanks. Yeah. Subscribe.
There's the tank boss. Tank boss is right here. Paradise Fish. King of the.
Yeah, just subscribe to you, Small Time Tank.
Yeah, I've just done it as well. Yeah, I thought I already was, but
Oh, thanks, guys. That's really nice.
I think it was Tim's Tanks or something. I was.
Tim's Tropical Tanks.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. I was already. I know I've been watching. Yeah.
You know, I've never been one for Paradise Fish.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I want to breed. I want to get a female. This is a male right here. I want to get a female for them. And they breed just like bettas. They're not overly aggressive. I mean, you can see in here, he's the boss of the tank, but he doesn't like actively chase down anybody. He'll just every once in a while somebody gets close to him and they start, they mess with him. He usually retaliates, and then he's like, nobody's going to come out on top except for him. They're a really nice fish.
Because where I am, the aquarium shops, they have them in cold water.
Oh, you can have them in, they're very, once you get, you can acclimate to your tropical aquarium. These guys are so hard to go from anywhere from like, I think it was like 58 degrees up to like 90 degrees.
Okay, so yeah, they're quite
they're adaptable. They're very hard.
Yeah, quite hardy.
Yeah, this tank here is about 76 to 78 degrees.
Yeah. So
most of my tanks are around 78, most of them.
Yeah.
And that's a good...
26 is a good temperature, really.
Yeah, you can see the albino freemasons are very happy. They like it.
I'm jealous.
I got 6 of them. I think I have 2 pairs, but I may actually have 3 females and 3 males. I'm not positive yet. They're not quite there yet in size, but they're getting there.
But you can definitely see there's 2 males there.
Yeah, there is. You can see my fingers.
Those 2 there, the 2 big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might have 3 of each by the looks of them.
Well, you can see that the cherry barb is no longer attacking everybody because I added. You can see right there, I added that female black molly. So now the males are going to their own species there, and the cherry barbs aren't getting pestered by the black molly anymore. Because the smaller of the two black mollies was just relentlessly going after those females, and then the male cherry barb, that's when he started defending them. And that was in my last video. In case anybody hasn't seen it, if you want to check it out, it's pretty interesting footage. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't like watching fish fight or anything, but it wasn't really what you call fighting. I call it more of a sparring match. They were just basically vying for dominance over their.
I shall put it in the chat. I'm going to put that in the chat for you, Jeff.
Oh, I thank you.
It is very enjoyable, and it's very interesting to see the different behaviours from different species.
Yeah, you can compare what's happening today with what happened, because it happened yesterday. Later last night, I added the female, and when I came down here earlier this morning, everybody was calm again. There wasn't no fighting going on. Everything is back to serenity, and that's all it took. And that was pretty much my theory in the first place. I knew it had to do with mating of some type, because the black mollies are just incredibly driven, you know what I mean? They want to breed like 25 hours out of a 24-hour day. So
we've got a question here from Passing Wind.
Okay.
Do you have a preference of brand for brine shrimp hatchery?
This one here that I have is one of those Zis blenders, and it works great. You don't need to. I mean, I got this is about $50 for that. When I got this from Aquarium Co-op, but I know there's a lot of other really nice ones you can get. In fact, you could even use a mason jar, to be honest with you. In fact, I'll be using some of my old coffee jars that are about this tall, from here to here, and they're about this big around, about the same volume as what this holds. And I could start, like, after I start this, the next day, if I wanted to do like a revolving feeding, I could set that up the next day and have that for the day after this gets fed. But right now, I just do it every day myself. But there's a lot of different kinds of market. But you can pretty much do it with you can take a empty 2-liter bottle of pop and cut the top off it, and then you can there's some. I think they sell caps that you can actually screw onto it that have the little nozzle where you can add the airline tubing and get a little valve that you can open it up to feed the brine shrimp into a small dish. Like I right here, this is small dishes. I use this little empty. It's a Talenti gelato thing. It's hard plastic. You know, I mean, rather than throw it in the landfill, I got a purpose for it. I just use it to feed up the brine shrimp. So
we've got Coral Works. We've got Coral in the chat as well.
Hey, Coral, welcome. I just got done feeding baby brine shrimp. Yeah, hey. Coral Works is in the building.
Yeah, we've got 27 people in chat.
Oh, nice. I see 22 on
quality. You want quality, not quantity.
Yes. That's right.
That's what you've managed to get tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Quality.
Oh, you know, that's the thing with this live stream. Everybody comes here, quality people. Everybody here, I can't tell everybody how much I appreciate them. So wonderful. So wonderful. Here. Small time Tech says, I got lazy when I tried. Threw the air stone in and cut eggs and all. I'll try to avoid the egg. Oh yeah, that's the only downside of it with using a jar. You can either take like a small net and try to scoop up everything off the top, and then you can just pour right out of the jar. Oh, I'll show you the net. I'll show you the net that I have for that. If I wanted to do it out of a big mason jar, I got this very fine brine shrimp net here, and I have to take it along and inside the jar and just get all the empty shells, and then just rinse them out, and just keep the brine shrimp that's in the will actually gravitate down to the bottom. You put a light down there, and they'll follow the light down to the bottom, and do it that way. But anyway, let's take myself off this camera here.
Ryan. No excuse.
All right. But yeah. We had a little segment on earlier asking everybody if they had any new fish or anything. That's a lot of fun to do that. Next week, we're going to have a little more structure next week.
What's the plan for next week, Jeff?
Well, I haven't really thought of it yet, to be honest. But it's I've been thinking about that for a few.
Your mic seems to be going funny lately, Jeff.
Am I what?
Your mic seems to be going.
Oh yeah, I got it closer. Before I closer, it's a little better.
You're only coming through in waves. Lips move, but I can't hear what you say.
Oh, you can't hear what I'm saying? Oh,
I've just put my my Tetra community tank on the camera if anyone wants to see it.
Yeah, let's put that up there.
let's take a look.
Tetra tank.
Okay, let's
And
put
we'll
that.
put it on. Oh, Jeff's on it as well. Oh, it's upside down.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful tank.
That's mighty pretty.
It is.
Mighty pretty.
Lots of cover for the fish. I know they feel comfortable with all that cover with all the plants.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what all do you have in this tank as far as fish stocking?
So we've got red phantom tetras, black phantom tetras, black skirt tetras, rummy nose tetras, 2 Otto sinklets, Chinese algae, breeding group of bristlenose plex, peppercorns, giant African pan shrimp, and cherry shrimp.
Oh, nice. You know, a lot of people don't like the Chinese algae eater, but I love those fish. I think they've never caused any problem for me. But I keep them in, you know, in tanks that are a little more semi-aggressive, but they've never attacked anybody.
No.
That I've had. In fact, my Oscar ended up eating, I had about a 6-inch Chinese algae eater, and the Oscar was about 5.5 inches, and I came down here, and the algae eater was hanging out of its mouth.
Okay.
And I was really upset because I had that algae eater for a couple of years.
And then here in my district.
Oh, nice. Pigeon blood.
Yeah, there's pigeon blood, and then there's another pigeon blood down the other one. And then this is the latest edition, this little one.
Oh, nice.
I got him for nothing as well.
I mean, they've pulled it up nicely since you got them, like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Coral.
That's the Malawi tank.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You said you lost 3 Malawis last week?
Yeah. The last. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. It's froze.
I've lost exactly 2 Mbunas since I've had my African cichlids for the last over 3 years.
Problem is, that's all they will do. They will just kill each other. That is the only problem with them. Yeah, we're on the stream last week, and literally 3 yellow labs were fighting, and they ended up killing each other.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I wonder if it makes any difference. Mine's
unless
all in a species only tank too, so I have a hierarchy in my species only tank. I don't have a mixture of different types. Maybe that. You get a lot of.
Good evening, Lord Daniel. DKF is in the house.
Oh, wonderful! Hey, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. By the way, I want to talk to you on Messenger at some point. I want to get in touch with you. I want to have a conversation. Okay. At some point when you have time. Nice. Saying hello to Melvin.
Hello, Melvin.
Yes.
Take care, small time tank.
Yep, take care. Small time tanks.
You got to run. Okay, small time tanks, you take it easy, my friend. Thanks for stopping in here. Says hi. Okay, is in the building. Oh, excellent, Daniel. All right. Passing Winston.
Carl's got it. Carl's got it right there. If you don't have the conversation, you kind of get grounded.
Yeah. See here, Bunny says, note in mind that if I ever got one, I needed to sign me. Now the Chinese, I like the Chinese ones. You know, that's the thing of it. People say that the Chinese algae eaters will stop eating algae. That's not been my experience. I had one it was huge, and it kept it spotless.
I was going to say, mine's always on the go cleaning algae.
Yes. So I think people don't like them because, I mean, I guess there has been reports if they don't get enough to eat, they may try to suck onto a larger fish and try to eat the slime coat. But as long as they have enough to eat, I don't think that's ever going to be an issue. I mean, throw an algae wafer in every once in a while, they should be fine. But I've never had one attack any of my fish. I had it. The one thing I like about it though is when I had my algae eater in my convict tank, it would defend itself against the fish, but it wouldn't actively, attack anybody. But if he got attacked by them, he would stand up for himself, which I like that.
Why is Jeff trying to be Max Headroom?
Who is?
Why is Jeff trying to be Max Headroom?
Max Headroom?
Yeah, he must be glitching a bit.
Oh, was it up again?
We'll have a look at you. We'll have a look at you glitching.
Can you hear me all right? You can't hear me. Uh-oh. All right.
Yeah,
well, I think we've been going now for what? 2 hours. We probably should go ahead and wrap it up this week.
Yeah.
Sounds
good.
Yeah, we've been going for a while here now. Since it's going to eat fish in that situation, Jeff. Yeah, if it doesn't have enough to eat, it will. I mean, but I've never had that happen. So I've had, if a fish will pass away in the tank, I've seen Chinese algae. It'll be down, eating it to clean it up. They're good scavengers. So.
Father, who was the whose was the video with the blackbeard algae when the full back of the tank was the blackbeard algae and it was just waving in the water? Can you remember who that was? It was on.
Oh, Fathom. I think Fathom's backing me up on the Chinese algae eater statement. Is that right, Alex? You keep 5 of them in a 125. Yeah, they do a great job.
Well, I've got to say, Otto Sinclair's are the laziest little fish I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
They'll only touch vegetables. They'll not touch any algae. That's for certain.
Yeah, they.
I've got 2, and they're busy cleaning. They're busy cleaning away.
So what? Otto Sinclair's?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sarah. We appreciate you. And pretty sure most people are talking about aggression. I had 75 or smaller told they would be smaller than being same problem as a common pleco. Now, I had mine in a 75-gallon tank for about 3 years, and it only got to about 6.5 inches long, maybe six, a little over 6, and that's when the Oscar decided to eat it. But they were together for a long time. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Chinese. I said the Chinese and Siamese are the most reliable ones. The flying fox can be a bit nasty.
Yeah. The bristle nose is a good old standby. They do a good job too. I'm not going to diss my bristle nose. They do a decent job. They work their tails off as well. It's always good to have the cleanup crew. Yeah. Welcome back.
Are we going to wrap it up? We're going to wrap it up, or we'll keep on going?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap her up for this week. I want to thank you, Mel and Arnold, for being here, and everybody in the chat. I really appreciate it. Next week, we're going to have something interesting. I still got to go through the details of it, but I think what we'll do next week is, being that we did, was it last week we did the top 5?
Yeah.
We're going to go to the top 5 for a 20-gallon next week. We're going to work our way up every other week. So we'll have some interesting. We can just take a week, and everybody in the chat, you pick out your top 5 fish. Top 5 fish for a 20-gallon aquarium. It can be either a 20-gallon long or a 20-gallon tall. It doesn't matter. But that'll be next week, and then we'll have a little extra things along with it too.
Yeah.
Figure something out. But
I'm gonna have to work my socks off and make a really nice slide.
Yeah, and I want to try with Mel, because Mel is great with the technology. I'd love to.
I'm just going to pen and paper next week.
No, you're not. You're going to go even better. You're going to go even better.
I'm going to pen and paper. I mean, what was it? This is it, yeah, what I've done last. So, okay, let's kick off Mal's top 5 for a 10-gallon tank. In at number 1 is one of my favourite fish, the banded Corridora. Scientific name, Corridorus mati. Lots of lower. I'm definitely doing pen and paper next time. That's for certain.
Oh, that was fun. Are you kidding me? I'd be over the moon. I tell you what, if I was able to do something like that. Oh my god.
DJ Guppyfish is in the house.
Hello, DJ.
Easy for you to see.
Christina, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Try and say that 5 times over.
Well, he's talking for a 20-gallon tank of arowana and a 20. Maybe when they're little teeny babies, little like
that against the glass. Oh.
Here, how about a giant gourami on a 20? Make it bigger than a 20-gallon tank. Hello, Sal. Good to see you, my friend.
DJ Guppyfish doesn't want us to go.
He doesn't want us to go
soon because Melvin's going live, and it should
Melvin. I don't want to step on Melvin, so let's go ahead.
He's going live in 20 minutes, I think. So we should all head over there and show some support.
Yeah, get a chance to grab another cup of coffee and maybe a bite to eat, and then we'll get back with it. So
let them know you're in the building.
Yeah, we got to let them know we're in the building. We'll be
up to 55 million in the chat.
That's right.
Oh, bless him.
So everybody, thank you so much. Thank you in the chat, and you guys here on the panel. I really appreciate you. Mel and
head over.
Mel and I. Yeah. I think my vote. I got to get a microphone though, because I think this microphone on my.
Yeah, you've been glitching a little bit. That's why I'm talking over the top of you, because I feel like you keep on glitching, and every time I talk, you're halfway through a sentence, but your lips move, but I can't hear what you say.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Maybe when I was taking the brine shrimp around, I might have lost a bit of a connection or so. I don't know. But anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget to feed yourself, feed your family, and feed your addictions, each and every one of them, because they need to eat too. All right. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.